Friday night football comes to Melbourne's northwest. Green Gully Reserve takes centre stage on a big night of NPL men's action. 4 games happening on Friday night of round 7 of the competition for 2024. Tonight it's the Green Gully Cavaliers looking to earn some good luck and some good fortune and some points to move them back up the table against the visiting Dandenong Thunder. Adam Piddick's side, fresh off a win in the Dandenong derby last week, starting to hit their straps under their new manager. Hello and welcome to this match, coming to you live on the NPL Victoria YouTube streams. My name is Steve Curtin and we're looking forward to bringing you all of the action in this match. That promises to be a crucial match for both sides, with a lot to play for, both of them finding themselves currently at the wrong end of the table. The team news is in and there's 2 changes for each side. For Stephen Downs' Green Gully, Liam Driscoll continues. Earns a recall at right back. Thierry Irankunda is likely to start in central defence, as he did last week alongside captain Taylor Shrivers. The left back is Jay Shiyama. The midfield 3, Josh Hope, Jamie Latham and Luca Tavir. Up front it's Gianluca Iannucci, Ado Kadakpo, and it's a first start for the youngster Shifa Ahmed, who makes his maiden start for the Cavaliers. Jalil Regaig and also Mo Adam missing out on international duty with Sudan. Green Gully are about to kick us off here. There's 2 changes, as we said, as well, for Adam Piddick's Dandenong Thunder, with Aidan Edwards and Ben Jeeba not coming up from that match last week. Gavin Denise comes into midfield and Mohamed Salamovsky moves into the left wing back position. It's an early ball aimed at Shifa Ahmed. There's Tavir playing it into the box for Josh Hope, one of the goal scorers last week, or Green Gully's only goal scorer last week. Here's Irankunda, the central midfielder, for the second match in a row, lining up in central defence. So no Jalil Regaig in defence is a huge loss. We've seen his qualities for a number of years in Victorian football. Last year, J.L. Murphy. Adam Piddick, the opposition manager tonight, but there's no Regaig here tonight. And here's Ahmed again, who started. Confident in the warm-up, plays it in, taken on the shoulder by Josh Hope. The flag stays down. Kadakpo might pull the trigger, and he misses at the near post. Now the first shot fired in anger in the opening minutes here is by the hosts, who make a quick start. And we'll get that team news as well. Dandenong Thunder, as we said, Aidan Edwards and Ben Jeeba not coming up for this one after the Dandenong derby last week. Pierce Clark in goal. The back 4, or should I say the back 3, Sevdim Ishmaili, Daniel Alessi, Mercer Mehmedi, Jay Romanovsky and Mohamed Salamovsky are the wing backs. The central midfield duo, Birkan Kida and Gavin Denise. The front 3, Ali Suleimani, Josh Carrance and Wade Decker. Wade Decker and Birkan Kida are both finding themselves on the score sheet in important fashion last week, and here is Decker now looking for Carrance on that far side over near the players race at the northern end of Green Gully Reserve. The Dandenong Thunder are attacking in this first half. The Melbourne Airport below, or Sunbury end of the stadium here. Kilo Downs, here's Irankunda. Spiteri doesn't take any chances, and Josh Hope again full of running. Finished up cramping last Friday night. He covers so much territory. Love to see his GPS stats. Interesting to see if the fitness staff around the clubs in NPL Victoria would like to put the players' stats in metres covered up on open data. It would be interesting to see who you think covers the most yardage in NPL Victoria competition. And here's one of those players who does just that, Shiyama. And now Latham, Shifa Ahmed, who's racking up possessions, the youngster, in the early minutes. Gets onto his non-preferred foot, but does win his side a corner, as that one came out off the oncoming defender, Sevdim Ishmaili. Looks to be lining up on the right of that back 3. So Shifa Ahmed, just 17 years of age, has scored 4 goals in the under-23 so far this season. Here comes the corner into the back post area, and it's well away by Alessi. Back in by Latham.
Again, repelled by that Thunder defence. This is Tavir's header. It's going to fall for Iganucci, wide on the right-hand side. To beat his man and whip the ball in, but it's a good defensive block there from the red and black shirts, and it's cleared away. Here's Wade Decker. Well, the nutmeg on Ianucci, but it fell to a Gully player. That was Ahmed.
Good, kid. Stay in the pocket. Just little get to you. Good.
All the way back to Driscoll, who was a shining light in their match last week, making several crucial saves. Keep the score somewhat honourable in what ended up being a 4-1 loss. Ianucci, nice little first touch by him. Gully enjoying the bulk of the possession in the early minutes, as they so often do on this pristine playing surface that they call home in Melbourne's northwest. Green Gully reserve, and it's Aaron Kunda. Maybe a bit of extra passing range out of defence with that central midfield player playing in central defence again. Maybe that's the thinking from Steve Downs and Steve Laurie. He's the most advanced player at the moment. Playing the ball down to the corner. Here's Clark, looks favourite to get there. He's going to hoist that one into the beer garden section. That's a new addition. Had a look at that before kickoff, and there's a few fans over there enjoying that section too. The umbrellas won't protect you from the sun at this time of day, but they will protect you from the cold and the dew as winter approaches. After we've had those days only 2 weekends ago, nudging 40 degrees. Back to the cool evenings at Green Gully Reserve. Each team can keep their cool. The way to open the scoring here is Tavir. He's been busy early, switching the play for Spiteri on the far side, the right back. Down the line is Kadakpo. He's lining up on the right wing. Well, just bounced off his opponent, Kadakpo. That was impressive. His cross was well cut out by the Thunder defence. Plenty of players back there in red and black.
Keep getting on it, kid. Causing problems.
Touched by Ianucci. Off the outstretch. Here's ball. Here's Latham. Gets it in. Oh, punched away by Clark. First to the fall of the ball is Suleimani. He's got Decker and Carrans ahead of him. Plays it down the line. Decker, who looks to have switched over temporarily onto the left side.
Talk to it! Disconnect! Go back to centre!
Long diagonal ball aimed for Carrans. Have a lot of support and was well marked by the two Gully central defenders, and it runs all the way through to Liam Driscoll, who hasn't had too much to do so far this evening. He welcomes second touch of the ball in as many seconds. Looking up the line, here's Aaron Kunda. He looks content playing as a central defender when perhaps a lot of central midfielders would be a huge fan of being shuffled back there. Certainly looks the part. He was subbed off early in the second half last week, about 10 minutes in. Gully reverting to a more conventional option after Taylor Shrivers had started at right back. Justin Spiteri was brought on for Aaron Kunda, and Shrivers to move back into the heart of the defence with Jalil Regag, but Regag is a luxury that Cavaliers don't have available to them tonight. Also, Mo Adam on international duty with Sudan. Lucas Derrick out injured as well. Another attacker down a few weeks ago is going to be out for some time to come as well. Leighton Lawton, we saw him in the car park tonight in the moon boot. He's still a few weeks away. Also heard tonight that Ashton Alawalia, who was really good for Altona in patches last season, recently turned 21. He's also out with an ACL injury, so I'm going to get a team on the paddock at the moment, the Cavaliers, but it's good to see this young side and debutants like Chief Ahmed getting the chance. Jisu Bayu also is named on the bench tonight, as well as Alion Kifle, Greg Siamoa, Reef Murfitt and Philip Anuzio, as well as Vasilios Souvlis. So plenty of youth on the bench for Stephen Downs tonight. For Adam Piddick's side on the bench tonight, Joseph Romero, Derry Corfe, the experienced figure of Danny Dixon, Miran Azizi, Luke Antusev and Jordan Smiley, the New South Welshman, getting a chance off the bench in the second half, where we anticipate that he will anyway. And we'll see what the game state is as the match progresses. It's the Thunder who bring winning form into this game. It's certainly not the case for Green Gully after a 4-1 win here against the Manningham United Blues a month ago. Defeats at Heidelberg United on what was a shocking night. That one with Lucas Derrick. It's a fractured and dislocated elbow. Taylor Shrivers sent off. All that was within the first 20 minutes. Going on to lose that one, and then a disappointing night here against Western Suburb rival Altona Magic, as the shot comes in from distance. It's not going to trouble. Driscoll in goal. That was an ambitious one. Daniel Alessi, the 26-year-old. He has got a bit of a knack for scoring goals. 3 goals last season for St George City from 28 appearances up in New South Wales. Latham, fleet of foot, but losing the ball this time. Here's Gavin Denise getting a chance in the starting 11 tonight. To replace Aiden Edwards. Thunder just looking to send the ball long again. Try and ask 1 or 2 questions of the young Gully defence. Runs out of play in front of Adam Piddick's technical area.
That's great there.
Looks like Ismaili to take the throw. A movement ahead of him. Flicked forward by Decker. It was nodded on by Romanovsky, a player that Adam Piddick has brought. Murphy.
Keep peeling. Keep peeling. Settle, good. Don't let him do your job.
Sent forward by Driscoll, and here's a little bit of space for Spiteri out in front to send the through ball for Josh Hope. Shifa Ahmed making the run into the near post, and Iannucci the back post. It's Ahmed. And good bit of defending in the end by Ismaili, getting back to the insurance policy there to keep the young 17-year-old Shifa Ahmed away from scoring his first goal in senior football. So corner to Gully over in the shipping container district. Shrivers and Kadakpo are two of the obvious targets. It's a deceptive one from the training ground, perhaps in by Latham. Oh, it might have been a handball by Carrots. Play on is the call. There's Tavia. Another former Sharks identity out in the middle tonight as well.
Stay in, Jay. Stay in, Jesse. Stay in, Jesse. Stay in, Jesse. Good, Jesse. Jesse, shoulder. Line. Yeah, right. Next is hard. Relax. Good. Next is hard. Good.
Kiyama. Shrivers with the long diagonal. Down on the chest by Kadakpo. Good defence on that far side. Selamovsky getting his chance in the starting 11 tonight with Ben Jeeba in the side. Crisp passing in the middle of Green Gully Reserve. Switch by Latham. Space for Spiteri. Kadakpo. Spiteri trying to provide the overlap. Everyone behind the ball for the Thunder. Iannucci just wanted to charge through, taking the route of the path of least resistance, should I say. Nathan switching the play nicely.
بدي احط فيها سنتين بسويها بدي نفس اسمه هذا التفلون
Spiteri in space again. Iannucci. Look at Tavir. Could he concede it? Pulling the trigger from distance? Well, he did, but it was easily blocked and it falls to Wade Decker. Rumenovsky. Ishmaeli's combination with Denise, and then all the way back to Piers Clark. The first touch by Decker just bounced away from him and intercepted by Latham. And in the end, good defending by Mehmedi. He was almost an ever-present last season. 25 involvements in the matchday squad, just missing the one match. Merson Mehmedi. Key figure down to George Andrews. And it's Gully. They're enjoying the bulk of possession here, as you might have expected.
Get early. I'm coming, Taylor. Good.
Aaron Kunda.
Good. Well done. Stay wide and high. Stay wide and high. Stay wide and high. Good. Stay wide and high.
It's Tavir dropping deep to pick up the ball. Shifa playing out wide like a true winger with the chalk on his boots. Driscoll's trying to draw those Thunder players out of their defensive shape. And then sending it long over the top, and it was well dealt with from Ishmaeli. Bit of feedback from Coach Pittick saying to play that ball a bit quicker. Denise, good use of the body, screening the ball, and he wins his side the free kick. Thunder's first free kick of the evening.
Fucking gaps in there, Jay.
It will be Ishmaeli to take made in low. Carrance was the target. Here's Romanovsky. It's a 360 and looks to keep going. He might run out of room here, and he does. You can see the idea, the execution. Wasn't quite at the same level. It's Kiyama with the throw. Healthy crowd gathered on this near side, our broadcast side, near the Dandenong Thunder bench too. Fans have made the long trip from the southeast to the northwest. Oh, Irankunda, that was a nervous touch there in the 6-yard box, but Gully are good enough to get it away. And here's Kadakpo holding the ball up well. Strength from him to Veer. Plays it through to Josh Hope. He's forced to go wide. He's got a couple of options in the middle. Kadakpo just slowed down and delayed by that Thunder defence, which did its job well there. In the end, concedes the corner. Well, one thing about this Gully lineup tonight, it is a little bit more unpredictable. You're just not sure where the attacks are going to come from, with Josh Hope playing in the advanced role. Possibly playing as the 9 or a false 9. Veer sitting in behind. For Harvard and Kadakpo on the flanks. Here's Meganucci. Decent ball in. Well away. Alessi. Taller figure in there. No problems clearing that one away, like shelling peas. Happy to knock those ones away all night. But here's the Thunder. Romanovsky this time. Here's Kurda, goes to ground, play on to the Collins, but here he's going to try his luck. Oh, what a goal that could have been for the right back. Missed out on the starting 11 last week. Really wanted to prove his point there. Had that one gone in, that would have been something else. As we were saying in one or two pre-game discussions around the venue tonight, only one clean sheet between these two sides this season. That was by Green Gully against Moreland City. So we're expecting goals. And so far, 20 minutes in, we haven't seen any yet. Tried was on the header, but he couldn't direct it in the direction he was hoping. And there's a bit of a problem here for Wade Decker, who's gone down holding his head. And we're going to have a little delay here as Michael Mamas comes in to check on the welfare of the Dandenong Thunder attacker. What a nice finish by Wade Decker it was last week in the Dandenong derby. Frank Holohan. Looks like he's going to be okay. We're going to be able to continue this one. No blood spilled. It's going to be Ishmaeli with the throw. Just looking for options. Romanovsky and Decker. Opts for Wade Decker, who's dusted himself off. Here's Kankida, who's found himself on the score sheet last week as well. Latham just trying to switch the play, but again, it's well read by Merson Mamedi. Friday night football, NPL Victoria coming your way. Steve Curtin with you for the call. We hope you're enjoying the action so far. It's a tense one. Neither side's been able to grab the upper hand in the final third so far. Certainly Gully have enjoyed a lot of possession. Oh, but they turned it over here. Here's Denise.
One more.
Big challenge came in on Suleimani. Play on was the call. Mamedi's ball forward. Suleimani back up on his feet, contesting that one. Here's Romanovsky. Looking to find a way past Jay Kiyama. He's done well there, Kiyama. It's Ahmed, the 17-year-old, laying it forward. Romanovsky. Good intensity about this one so far. You can see what's at stake for these two sides. They're sitting both well outside the top 6. A couple of wins each only this season. from 6 starts, that is for Gully, and only the 5 for the Thunder with that postponed game that they have up their sleeve against the Oakley Cannons. That was well fielded by Driscoll, who held the ball aloft and then just a bit of 10-pin bowling. Directing that one out to Niran Kunda, who's aiming at Kadakbo, but Mehmedi's going to hoist that one into the standing room up over the halfway line. See those VO cameras on the far side. Good to have them, as we always see at Green Gully Reserve, on the opposite side to the broadcast side. Thanks for good filming on this side. Patrick behind the camera with you tonight, giving the best look at the action from the comfort of your own home. We will go around the grounds because this is one of 4 games happening in the NPL Victoria men's tonight. We get a little break in play. Here's Shifa Ahmed looking to run at Romanovsky, who got a foot in, got the toes of the left foot, and knocked that one out of play. Latham. Chiyama. Iannucci, quick feet. It's a round of applause from his coach. Distribution of the ball. This is nice again from Iannucci. Hasn't had the best start to the season. Looks like he's growing in confidence here. This is hope. He's got Shifa Ahmed to his left. Back yourself is the call from Stephen Downs as he looks to skip past Romanovsky. Doesn't win the corner though. Goal kick is the decision from Michael Mammis. So still 0-0 here, midway through the first half on Friday Night Football, NPL Victoria men's round 7. 2 sides that really could do with the 3 points tonight. Sent forward by Piers Clark. Good flick on as well by Wade Decker. Carrance was only a step off getting on the end of that one. Tavir sent forward. What a good duel that is in midfield between Kedar and Tavir. Look at the pace from Kadakbo, and it was just an outstretched foot away from being able to be reeled in by Josh Hope. And it would have been odds on to put that one away. Not even able to bring it under his spell. So the tempo going up again in this one. First goal will be crucial. Here's Hope. Will he get there first? He does. Piers Clark is out of his goal. Hope from the tight angle. Twisting and turning and finishing is Josh Hope. Gets his 3rd of the season, and around the goalkeeper, around 1 or 2 defenders as well. And a crucial first goal of the evening goes the way of the Cavaliers. What a start for them, and what a start for Josh Hope. Green Gully 1, Dandenong Thunder 0. The Thunder undone by the pace and the poise of Josh Hope. Well, it's not what the visitors wanted on their long trip from Melbourne southeast. But for Gully, who are on a winning streak and without several key members of their squad, it's the best possible start. Josh Hope, what a goal that was. Piers Clark overcommitting. Perhaps some fingers could be pointed at his involvement in the goal. But the Thunder got to dust themselves off and keep going here. Big challenge by Shrivers, and perhaps you'll see the Cavaliers grow an extra foot here. They've been down on confidence in the last month. Ball played in. Oh, and it's right across the 6-yard box, and no one was there to apply the finish. Here's Suleimani. Thunder looking to make an instant replay. Kedar. Crosses deflected, and it just hangs in the air. Terrence won the header. Here's Denise. Ismaili's ball into the back post. Good shape on it too. It was punched away by Driscoll, and then, it's off the line by Spiteri. Suleimani trying to squeeze that one between the post And the retreating fullback.
Taylor!
Cavaliers survive and
Taylor!
thumbs up
In that first one.
to Liam Driscoll for bailing them out there, and Justin Spiteri as well. Looking around the grounds, there's been a few goals scored already tonight. Melbourne Knights 1, Hume City 2 at halftime. St Albans 0, Manningham United Blues 1 at halftime. Manningham down to 10 players. So a big second half in store at Churchill Reserve, just 2 kilometres up the road from here. So 3 big matches happening here in Melbourne's west side tonight. Not often that you see Friday night football over at Churchill Reserve, and so on the same night as a home match at Green Gully. You can almost see the floodlights on the horizon across there at Churchill Reserve from our broadcast position here. Here's Aaron Kunda, putting the ball forward, looking for Kadakpo. It's an easy header away by Alessi.
Good, Jamie!
Cherry's ball, always looking up the line for Kadakpo. Latham.
Come out, well done, good! And we're out, we're swinging! Stay high, Chipper! Stay high!
You can hear the positive tone being reflected from the Green Gully technical area. What a difference a goal can make. Such a lead trot in the last few games. The youthful side, well, looking good so far. Followed by Shrivers. Diagonal ball by the New Zealander, and he just about found Chief Rami, but it was good defending by Ismaili. I think as far as Latham, here's Tavia. Good challenge by Kudar. Finds Soleimani. It's going to be a free kick. Indirect free kick against Luca Tavia for, well, that's the old schoolyard trick, isn't it? Wedging the ball between your feet and trapping it in there. Not within the laws of the game. Gianluca Iannucci's having a bit to say to Michael Mammis in the middle of the pitch there.
Wasn't dangerous. How do you like being whatever it's at, all the time, yes? No. Well, we're just close enough to be out. We're just close enough to be dangerous. Not necessarily. Reactions to be a well done kid.
So those goal scorers around the grounds over at Knight Stadium. It was Kieran Bramwell opening the scoring. Appears to be an own goal by Hoare, and then from distance, here we go. We're nearly caught out. Looking around the grounds, Iannucci trying his luck from distance. It wasn't far away there either. Here's Clark's already had to hide his splashes once in this match, and it could have been a second time there had that one been a couple of inches lower. Also, as we were saying in that match with the Knights trailing Hume at halftime, Josh Bingham on the score sheet for Hume for the second week in a row.
Looking forward, Jay, looking forward.
Ismaili's header. A little bit of a shove there, and no free kick given. Fair to say that you can probably hear on the effects mic Adam Piddick not less pleased about that. Here's Kiyama drawing a crowd and then releasing the pressure by switching the play. Spiteri socks down the far side. Kanako. Green Gully just stroking the ball around this pristine surface. There's a touch for the goal scorer, Josh Hope. Hard to miss in the pink boots. Had a bit of heat on that one from drivers, and it wouldn't matter if Luca Tavia was Usain Bolt. He wasn't going to be able to chase that ball down. The goal scorer up the road at Churchill Reserve for Manningham was Georgopoulos. And right on the end of the first half, Christos Theodorakopoulos sent off. So certainly a chance for St Albans in that second half to get back into that one against the 10 men of Manningham. At at the moment here at Green Gully Reserve. It's the Cavaliers holding all the aces, and here's the goal scorer, Josh Hope. Moving forward towards the byline. It's away by that Thunder defence again. Oh, it's a bit of an awkward one for Kiyama, who miscontrols it. Right in front of his coach, who gives him a pat on the back and says not to worry. Focus on the next one, young man. To the former Western United fullback. Drivers all the way back to the man in pink, which is Driscoll. Looking for his second clean sheet of the season tonight. Would be the best possible start to the weekend for the West Aussie.
Daydreaming, man. Past your bedtime.
Salonovsky's header. Good skill, Wade Decker. Just had his pocket picked in the end by Aaron Kunda. Man who is, as we said, playing central defence for the second week in a row. Pretty comfortable there too. This one's going to hang in the air. Mehmeti, one header then a second. Did pretty well, Mehmeti, to be fair. It was an awkward bounce. Kerdar. Tall figure of Alessi. Mehmeti outside of the foot.
Always, bro. 11 years
Thunder, they've had a couple of moments in this match where they've threatened the scoreboard attendant, but I think not as many as Adam Pittick would like to have seen so far in this one, as we are only around 10 minutes till the half-time interval. Romanovsky screaming for the ball on this near side or broadcast side. The switch evades Kiyama. Romanovsky, can he beat his man here and fire this one in? He does, but it's well away pretty easily too by Shrivers. It's Kerdar distributing the ball well. Hangs in the air from Romanovsky. Karantz with the header. Oh, it was a crucial interception by Aaron Kuna to get it away. And now the Cavaliers can make their turn to play on the counter. Striding forward is Patiri. Shifa Ahmed. Could he take his man on here and try and pull the trigger, the youngster? Well, he did too. Didn't get the left peg around that one, the youngster. What a moment that could have been for Shifa Ahmed on his starting debut in the senior team for the Green Gully Cavaliers at 17 years of age. It was a lusty blow from the left foot, but certainly didn't wrap the laces around it and threatened Pierce Clark's near post. Alessi's ball forward. Flicked on by Suleimani. It was crafty. Salonovsky providing the option. Kunda again, mopping up, and Wade Decker was knocked down, and it's going to be a free kick from what is a handy position here at a key time in this first half. For the Thunder get themselves back into this one. Concentration will be required from the Cavaliers. With these visiting fans here, if the Thunder can get themselves on the scoreboard, they will certainly sense the momentum swing and some ascendancy going their way. But at the moment, it's Wade Decker who's still sitting on the floor. We hope he's all right to continue. After the challenge from Aaron Kundo, he's just getting back up onto his feet now. Liam Driscoll just organising his wall. There will be 3 in it. Pope and Shifa Ahmed. Durkan Kida looks like a likely suspect standing over the ball. It will be Kida. Oh, and he's really teed off on that one. That one's gone out onto the junior pitches. Have to send the ball boy. There's Max Hanlon, the 4th official, fetches another football to keep the game flowing. Approaching half-time. We hope you're enjoying this one wherever you're tuning in. From somewhere else around Melbourne or further afield in regional Victoria. interstate or perhaps abroad. I'm sure if you're supporting the Cavaliers, you'll be enjoying the scoreline at the moment with the Thunder. They're certainly in no way out of this one at the moment. It's long by Driscoll. All the way through to Ishmaeli. Romanovsky. Oh, that was a nice touch from him. Suleimani. Switch flanks for the moment. The Thunder skipper. Enjoying his football in recent weeks after making the return back from Lakeside Stadium where he spent last season. This is Ishmaeli's throw. Suleimani winning the header. Tarrant's the target. Here's Decker. Suleimani, the back heel. Romanovsky looks favourite to get there. He gets it in first time. Looking for Wade Jecker at that far post. And a good team goal that would have been for the Thunder. There's Alessi. Ishmaeli. Suleimani. Oh, and he just ran out of play there. Suleimani. I think he just raised the eyes to see who was available in the penalty area. So a bit of momentum here for the Thunder approaching half-time. Goal here would change the nature of the team talks for both sides. Just sense the voices have picked up a little bit. The intensity, Thunder. The belief is coming back. Ishmaeli's throw. Romanovsky. Leslie's going to get there first. A good first touch from him around Josh Hope. Might try and pull the trigger from distance. He already has once so far tonight. Snap forward, only as far as Mehmedi. Salimowski combining with Kerdar. Going forward for Gavin Denise. Decker. Kerdar. Great switch of play. Oh, a little bit too much in the end for Romanovsky. Romanovsky at full stretch, unable to reel that one in. Gully just having to grit their teeth at the moment and behind the ball to make sure they preserve this lead going into half-time. Ishmaeli's ball forward for Denise. The flag goes up from the assistant referee. Josh Tarrant is not impressed with the decision in any way. It's the Thunder. They're doing all the attacking at the moment.
Good, Taylor, well done. Good. Matt. 5 minutes to go. 5 to go. Good on, Daddy, good. Leave it. Come back. Daddy, go in, Jay. To your left. Left shoulder down.
It's Kiama's throw. Hope goes to ground and gets the free kick on the halfway line. Take the pressure off that Cavaliers defence. It's started this game well, but they've really come under constant pressure in the last 10 minutes. With the boys from Melbourne South East getting themselves right back into this contest. Gully in no hurry, trying to control the tempo of this one. You can certainly sense that they've come under pressure in the last few minutes. Certainly enjoyed a tremendous amount of possession in the first half an hour of this one. That has changed a little in the last bit of time. Shivers. Yanucci. Pressure from Denise. All over the top for Chief Ahmed. But look to have shoved. Ismaili in the back. Play on to the call. Michael Mamis urging the Thunder defender to get back up on his feet. Latham switching the play now. Setting a challenge for Spiteri, who gets on the end of the switch of play. Sevilla. Oh, he showed too much of that to Josh Carrance. Now Kurdar's going to come forward. He's got Decker wide on the left. Decker just assessing the options. Everyone behind the ball for the Cavaliers. Ishmaeli, Romanovsky. It's the Thunder's turn to just stroke the ball around this perfect pitch at Green Gully Reserve. Alessi receiving from Mehmeti. Looking for Suleimani, who dropped into a central position, the Thunder captain.
This is your man. Don't mark your centre out.
Gully look happy just to dig in and put men behind the ball until the half-time whistle. Mehmeti. Nice little left foot ball down the line, but again it ran a little bit too long all the way through to Iran Kunda. And here's Driscoll sending that one long on the left peg. Now he's going to waste no time with the throw. We've got 1 minute added on at the end of this first half.
1 minute!
Holding the ball aloft. Oh, and there's opportunity here. A numerical advantage perhaps for the Cavaliers. Here's Hope. Flag stays down and it's Josh Hope, and he couldn't wrap his foot around that one. Great play by Luca Tavia. Found Hope in a oh-so dangerous position. Josh Hope just couldn't quite get it out of his feet enough to be able to put the necessary whip and curl on that one to put it into the top right corner beyond Pierce Clark, who was certainly happy to see that one sail high and wide. That would have been a hammer blow for the Thunder, who've had the ascendancy of the balance of play in the last 10 minutes.
Make sure you see this back.
To concede on the counter would have been the ultimate frustration right in the shadows of half-time. And that will be the final act of the first half, and it's been an interesting contest that we saw the Cavaliers enjoying the lion's share of possession for the first 30 minutes or so, with the Thunder happy to sit and park men behind the ball. But the goal eventually come on somewhat of a counter-attack. Josh Hope nicking the ball before the oncoming Pierce Clark, rounding the keeper, going to the byline on a tight angle and coming back inside and firing home past the retreating defenders to make it 1-0. The Thunder made a spirited comeback in the later stages of the first half, but in the end they aren't able to trouble the scoreboard attendant here, as at half-time the scoreline at Green Gully Reserve on Friday Night Football is Green Gully 1, Dandenong Thunder 0. And we'll be back after a short break for the second 45. We look forward to your company, Steve Curtin, here at Green Gully Reserve, where we will be back after this short break. Don't go anywhere, put the kettle on. It's going to be a cracking second 45 coming your way very soon. At half-time, Green Gully 1, Dandenong Thunder 0.
Yeah, he's looking at. Yeah, last week. Couple of games, but that's like in the southeast. Which is still not that was at Bunny, right? I think it was City where I played. Where do you go? You win Halvers on there as well? So you're driving back there tonight? I think it's
staying on Robert's place. The traffic today was unreal.
Yeah.
So I got stuck in traffic for 2 hours. And then I got on the way here, I was and so I had to swap the camera. Obviously, as you like, obviously not. They didn't get me in. Additionally, it is good. It wasn't for them not letting me straight away. Let me park closer. Because as you know,
you were carrying a heap of heavy stuff along the way.
I would have got here. I would have had my time. It is what it is.
You've been here before this ground. It's always hard when you go somewhere. You don't know where things are. I need to find ways to get team sheets or whatever.
Some classes are really well. Media marketing.
Yeah, they used to be pretty chill. I used to be able to walk in over many players right through the gate there. That's not the same. The actual game, right down like past hundreds. Other clubs on. We don't get like past hundreds. Just come in. Just gonna get a quick walk. Oh, stretch the legs a bit. How long have we got? 10 minutes maybe still. It is Patrick.
Yeah.
That's alright. I said it during the corner.
Yeah, I heard
that.
I was like, oh, thanks.
Yeah, he deserved it.
Not a slick at start, now they're in gold.
Coming back to kid.
Goddamn man.
Hello and welcome back to the second 45 of Green Gully Reserve. The first 45 it was the Cavaliers with the lead. Josh Hope, the sole scorer on the night. Will there be more to follow? Oh, free header from the coach, Adam Pittick there. Of the Thunder. Steve Curtin with you on commentary for this round 7 Friday night clash in the NPL Victoria men's. Patrick behind the camera giving you the best look at the action from the comfort of your own home or perhaps your mobile phone on the go at another venue around Melbourne tonight. Free kick going the way of the Thunder, taken quickly by Denise. Bit of space for Suleimani. Turn and face forward and drive this ball. Well intercepted by Spiteri. Winning the free kick. Salomoski, one of the players coming into the starting 11 for the Thunder tonight. Conceding the free kick. Coming in as the left wing back, replacing Ben Jeeba. Subbed out last Friday night in the Dandenong derby in the 2-1 win at Dandenong City. Flag's going to stay down here, is it, for Josh Hope? It does. Pressure from Mehmedi. Hope is able to play and make that little combination with Tavir. And here's Josh Hope playing it in. The last thing the Thunder wanted to be caught cold after the half-time break. Tavir. Here's Decker. Suleimani. Pressure from Latham. Kiyama's ball forward. Intercepted by Kerdar. Romanovsky. Galloping down that right-hand side. Checks back. Denise. Another crucial 10 minutes after half-time here, you fancy, in the trajectory of this match. Alessi. And Mehmedi's ball forward. Salomoski in the white boots. Oh, intercepted. But fell kindly. That Thunder team, and they maintain possession. Here's Ali Suleimani, the captain. Kerdar. Looking to play the ball down in the corner. Romanovsky. In control by the young man. Iannucci getting back to apply the pressure. As well as Jay Kiyama, who dusts himself off after winning the throw. Down in the corner near the tennis club, also known as the Shipping Container District of Green Gully Reserve, as a hush comes across the ground. Here's Wade Decker. He's a man who could change the trajectory of this match quickly as well. For options. Can't see too many. Latham. Now Hope. Gully looked to break quickly. Iannucci. That plays the option on this near side. Iannucci's going to keep going. Try his luck. Maybe wasn't the right option. Unable to keep that shot below the crossbar. Here's Clark. No problems there. Thunder trying to play it from the back now. Carrance, good control there, Carrance. Decker finds Suleimani. Ball forward for Josh Carrance. Carrance against Spiteri. This is Carrance, forced wide by the young Cavaliers fullback. Good defending. Spiteri there, clearing the ball away. Carrance was looking dangerous. It's Mehmedi looking for options. Just a little 7-iron down the line towards Decker. Kiyama goes to ground. Oh, the ball in. Oh, it wasn't far away. Carrot's making the run. Oh, the Thunder throwing everything but the kitchen sink at the Cavaliers now. It's Kiyama's ball forward. Now Hope. Not too many options ahead of him. Thunder fans are finding voice now. Here's Kuda. Alessi. Nelson Mehmedi drives inboard. Soleimani adopting a more central position now.
Play again! Play it, move! Guys, too slow!
Kalamowski, too slow, says Adam Petty. Move the ball faster. Here's the orders coming from the Thunder technical area. Here's Sevdin Ishmaeli. Oh, he's turned that one over. Iannucci. Oh, Shafi Ahmed was perhaps. I didn't touch him! Could have been on his toes, anticipating that one a little bit more, but he won the free kick nonetheless. Kiyama. He's turned it over. Karantz. Nice little turn. Play the ball forward to Romanovsky. Well read by Jamie Latham. The central midfielder getting back to cover. Ready switch of play. It's a good one too. Romanovsky. And again, Latham gets a key foot in. Soleimani getting to the byline. Ali Soleimani wins his match right-hand side. A well-taken goal. It was simple for a player of the quality of Burkan Kuda. He scores in consecutive weeks. And if it wasn't already game on at Green Gully Reserve, it well and truly is now. Football happening in NPL Victoria this Friday night, but we've got the close one here. Burkan Kuda getting himself on the score sheet. In that position, he's been for the Dandenong Thunder. Makes him the outright top scorer at the Thunder with his 4th finish of the season.
Let's go, bud!
Speaking about players like Josh Hope, goal scoring from midfield, well, Burkan Kuda is doing just that.
Huh? Yeah.
Well, that was the reward that the Thunder deserve for their aggressive nature that they've showed leading into half-time and in the early moments of this second half as well. Here's Kadakpo. Look at Tavia. The Thunder have got to maintain their defensive concentration as well. And they do pass that test easily. Here's Decker. Space in front of him to assess the options, and Mercer Mehmedi can set this one down the line to the danger man, Ali Soleimani. We've already seen him unlock the defence just a moment ago. He did just join us. Soleimani down the right, finding Kuda in space. The marking wasn't good. Soleimani again. So I was saying that marking wasn't good for Gully. Kuda finding the space around 12 yards out from goal and slotting home. I was saying these sides not really been managing to find the clean sheets, just one between them so far this season. That stat's going to continue into next week now. Solid header by Alessi. New South Wales are playing in the heart of that back three. Good pressure from the goal scorer in Kuda. Tavia, Hope. Now Iannucci looking to play it back to Hope when perhaps Shifa Ahmed could have been the better option. In fact, Josh Hope might have been expecting the ball to go to Shifa Ahmed. Instead it came his direction. Now it's Thunder's turn to put men behind the ball. Due to apply the press as soon as the Cavaliers try and pass it into the midfield area. Kiyama. Denise nicking the ball here. He's got Suleimani ahead of him. Decker out to the right and Karras. The crowd was ready to go up had that one gone in. Kiddo ensuring that they have found full voice, that's for sure. In the second half as they're willing their side on to try and find another goal to take the lead in this one and add to their winning streak. Played in.
About time!
Hey, official, have you got a seagull behind you? Hey, excuse me, mate. You should reward him for something. He's drinking all your treasure back. The official's going to buy you a Powerade, bro, because you're doing well. He's already got one. He's on the way for him to get him. He's already got one.
Clark plays it forward and it just hangs in the night sky, drops on the halfway line and falls at the feet of Wade Decker. Now Romanovsky. Latham switching the play towards Kadakpo. Just fancy both of these coaches to be thinking about what changes that they can make. Try and swing the momentum of this one in their direction. It's a very youthful looking list of substitutes available to Stephen Downs tonight. A little bit more experience on Adam Pittick's side of the ledger. That's a nice turn by Luca Tavir. Made the sand wedge there and off the shoulder of Iannucci. First time passing is crisp. Kadakpo looking to get past Mamedi. Gets to the byline, looking for options in the middle. Kadakpo and blocked behind by Kuda, who is another one of these players who likes to cover every blade of grass out there. It will be a corner for the Cavaliers. Everyone back in defence for the Thunder. Iannucci over to take. Tall timber gathered to the back post area. Oh, it's a good ball in too, and Shriver's got on the end of it. Shriver's a man who does have one goal to his name so far this season. Here's Clark right on his goal line, making sure that he grasps that one. There's a couple of appeals from the Green Gully players, perhaps hoping that it might have somehow crossed the goal line. The assistant referee was right in position to see if it had. John White and Will Samsa are assisting Michael Mammoth tonight. Fourth official, Max Hanlon, in front of us, patrolling the space between the two technical areas. Here's Hope. Playing it back. Kiyama. Now Shrivers. That's a good ball by Shrivers. Picking out Tavir. Now Kadakpo. Can he come inside onto the left perhaps? Oh, he finds Hope right in the D. Here's Shifi Ahmed. Pinballed off. Not one but two Thunder plays there, and eventually harmlessly falls through for Pierce Clark.
Good, Adol. Keep sucking in.
Clark looking to send this one long. Smacks it over the halfway. Terry got in the header, but he got in the back of Ali Suleimani. Will the Thunder look to send this one into the box, perhaps? Daniel Alessi making them run forward would suggest that they are. Kuda playing this one into the corner. Salimowski. Mamedi hangs in the air. Alessi won the header. He's the tallest man out there. At least out of the outfield players, 187 centimetres. Looks a bit taller than that, if you ask me. Here's Denise. Box ball for Decker. That's a great first touch by Wade Decker. Player who's playing like he's certainly looking pretty high on confidence. And Shafi Ahmed's won the free kick on the far side over there. So good work by the 17-year-old Shifa Ahmed. Over near the players' race, winning the free kick. Really good crowd in here tonight. So many fans making the long trip from the southeast, and a few locals who made the short trip on the Green Gully bus tonight. Here's Tavir, and it's the latest in a long list of shots from distance that we've seen tonight that have flown harmlessly over the crossbar. That one higher than some of the others from Luca Tavir. Luca Tavir trying to put a frown on the face of his former manager of last season, Adam Piddick. Thunder getting their season off to a bit of a rough start and then finding their feet lately as Piddick ball 2.0 starts to take shape.
Tidy there.
Still early days in this season, just round 7 of 26. It's the Thunder being asked to make the advances at the moment. Kunda back to Driscoll, giving chase. Over an hour gone here, second half. Flying by this game, right in the balance. Salimowski with the throw. Forward by Spiteri. Free header by Alessi. Hope won the second ball, but eventually it falls for Kadakpo. Spiteri, now here in Kunda. Nelson Mamedi, the central defender, giving chase. Pressing all the way up to Liam Driscoll. As per the instructions of his manager. Here's Romanovski. Ball just wouldn't sit for him, kept on bouncing and bouncing like a trampoline over on that far side. Shifa Ahmed, one way then the other. Good defending by the recovering defender, the wing-back Romanovski. Carries, he looks like he might be off here, and he is. And he's kicked that away. Will he go into the book for that? Looks like he won't. It's off from our position over here, Josh Carrance. Still well and truly worth giving chase. Had the flag, happened to stay down. You might be able to hear that in our effects mic. Green Gully Reserve, a venue used for a multitude of purposes. Apparently one of them tonight is dirt biking. Also got the tennis club, the German Shepherd Club out the front as well. Football pitches as well. We're going to see our first change of the evening now. It will be the 24-year-old New South Welshman Jordan Smiley. Fresh off a stint over in Iceland. Keflavik, a lone spell at Hawker. It's the end of the evening for the number 16, Mohamed Salimowski. So a slight positional change here perhaps as well, with Smiley going up to lead the line. Suleimani perhaps going to operate as the left wing back. Driscoll making the long run out from goal. Falls kindly for Hope. Iannucci. Nice switch of the play. Ahmed. Tavia. Smiley, the new fresh legs, giving chase, getting back behind the ball. Latham now. This is Tavia. Still he goes to Tavia, who's going to try his luck.
Good. Angles there,
Spiteri. Iannucci. Kadakpo. It's out of play. It does appear that the captain, Ali Suleimani, has shifted into that left wing back position. A bit of shirt pulling on account of both players. Michael Mamer says play on. Well, he's definitely going to be a handful. Here's Jordan Smiley. Wade Decker coming over for a chat to the fourth official while the ball was still in play to express his discontent at the decision. Romanovsky's ball forward now as play continues down the right-hand side. Good first touch by Karras, and his opponent Taylor Shivers to ground. And the Green Gully skipper, quite relieved to hear the whistle go there as Cavaliers can relieve the pressure, take their time over this free kick. But unlike at half-time, the score no longer reads 1-0 to the host. It's locked at 1-1. Will either of these sides be happy to settle for a point? Not really what the doctor ordered for either of them. Coming into this match, Green Gully in 10th and the Thunder in 9th. Just the 2 wins for each side so far. The Thunder do have that game in hand, of course. Replay to be taking place against the Oakley Cannons. Decker. Manny playing for the ball. Made it his. Be in a little bit of pain here. He's Hope. He's been clipped there. And we are going to see the first card of the game. He's in quickly to show it to Daniel Lessie. Starting to boil over at Green Gully Reserve. Uncle Magnus didn't want to take any chances. He was quick out of the blocks. Like the 100-metre runner with that yellow card for Daniel Alessi. Nemedi had been sent a couple of feet up into the air and it landed in the technical area. But didn't win the free kick. Eventually the free kick going the way of the Cavaliers. Pretty crude body check by Daniel Alessi. First player in the book this evening.
Jump for you, McDonald's!
It's Shrivers.
Hopeless, Max! He's hopeless. What's he doing there? He's going to put a cone there. They need him there. What's been trying to do?
Here's Clark making sure he gets a firm grasp of this one with Josh Hope chasing after the ball again. And having nightmares about that moment later on this evening, perhaps.
Just do what you want now, dude.
He uses this full-time allocation and sends this one forward. Smiley, decent first touch by him too. Aaron Kunda getting there to knock this one out of play.
You fucking soft cock! You're a fucking soft cock, mate!
And simmer down, it will be Suleimani to take the throw.
Oh, I know!
Finds Decker.
Fucking clean him up!
To Via.
Press the ball, lads!
Gully playing in a tight space here. Now sent forward by Aaron Kunda. Unless he put his head in there. Ishmaeli. Sticks it forward. Free header for Spiteri, who decides to cushion it down to himself. Good skill by the young man, and it's a good switch of play to Shifa Ahmed. Running at Romanovsky. Comes in onto his preferred right foot. Cut out well by Alessi. Turned over again. Iannucci. Tries his luck from distance, and Pierce Clark at full stretch. Grabs it on the second bite of the cherry. Good keeping Pierce Clark. Iannucci coming close as we've come to a goal for some time in this one. And if you have just joined us, Burkhan Kira getting the goal for the Thunder after half-time. Josh Hope going around Pierce Clark on a slaloming run and then eventually firing into a semi-open net midway through the first half to give the Cavaliers the lead at the time. And that sees us locked at 1-1 here in this match that, as we're saying, 1 point is probably not that good for either of these sides. They both prefer the 3, that's for sure, to try and move themselves back up towards the top 6. Ishmaeli. Ball forward looking for Smiley, the substitute. Sent away by Latham. And Gully preparing us up. Team manager Ruben Tarowski submitting the paperwork to Max Hanlon. There's a bit of a shirt pull there. We're going to see the second yellow card in the last 5 minutes, which is going the way of Ali Suleimani. It's a pretty blatant one there. Accepting the yellow card for the professional foul on Ado Kadakpo, who was trying to escape, head off to the races. Will be the number 18, will be the player coming in, Greg Siamoa, who came onto the pitch last week in the 4-1 loss at Oakley Cannons. Samoan-born youngster getting his chance again in consecutive weeks off the bench. Suleimani, a little space here for Carriance. Checks his left and right shoulder and then decides to turn and play forward. Denise, little 1-2 with Carriance. He's going to be the latest player going into the book, and he accepts that he is well and truly the guilty party there. The yellow card slowly starting to mount in this one, after being a match that had been played in reasonable spirits during the first half. And that will be the end of, it's been a good shift from Shifa Ahmed, the 17-year-old, getting his starting debut for the Cavaliers tonight.
Is that bump love?
Now he would have loved to have his first senior goal, but come on, bro, his moment will come. Greg Siamoa, 18, gets his chance. That will be an opportunity now for the Cavaliers to practice their defending of this set-piece opportunity, but it will be Josh Carrance, play coming off for Derry Corfey, the 25-year-old Englishman who's made the move across here from Napier City Rovers in New Zealand. 25 years of age, turning 26 on Easter Sunday next week. Is the number 10, Derry Corfey, who has plenty of experience around the world, recently in Arbroath in Scotland, as well as several clubs in the United States, including the New York Red Bulls second team, Ocean City, just to name a couple. Shriver's head away. Oh, it fell for a Lessie. What a moment that would have been for the central defender if he could have put the Thunder in the lead. That would have brought the house down out here on the outer, where the Thunder fans are gathered. Going to get a free kick for the Cavaliers over on that far side. So just a bit over 15 minutes to go in regular time here. We're locked at 1-1, anyone's game. Thunder are trying to grab the impetus, but perhaps the winning goal, if there is to be one, may well and truly come on the break with these two sides. Despite not gaining too many clean sheets this season, the defences seem to be winning out on the most part tonight. Here's Patiri. Kadakpo. Latham, a little bit of U-shaped possession here for the Cavaliers. Josh Hope dropping deep to pick up the ball. I've seen him sitting in that number 9 position for large periods of the game tonight. Iannucci skipping forward with the ball. Plays it in. Well away by Alessi. Only as far as Spiteri. Able to find a way around Suleimani. And here's Decker. Plays it against Josh Hope. So it's Gully's turn to just enjoy a bit of possession here as we approach the latter stages of this second half. Playing it forward. Siamoa unable to bring that one under his belt. Pressure from Justin Spiteri. Sees Kadakpo gain possession. Still he goes out of Kadakpo. He's got options to his left. To Villa. And now Iannucci. Can he find the space for a shot? Plenty of Thunder players back there to clear the danger.
Second yellow! That's his second,
Situation here.
I can't play second, mate. Fucking starts up there, mate.
Already on the yellow. Setting the free kick.
Come on, Maxie.
No further sanctions though
Fucking good for
from
nothing,
Michael Mamis. As Daniel Alessi found himself sitting on the turf.
No, you can see that. Turning burgers, mate, not for you.
So the play will continue as we reach a crucial point in this match where the next goal would just about be enough for either of these sides to gain a really valuable 3 points and try and push themselves up the table. Romanovsky brings it in. Spitteri's clearance. It's going to be behind for a corner. The Cavaliers were running the gauntlet there of trying to save the corner and pick up one in play. They'd be relieved that one did actually cross the byline before they did so. The Thunder had both Wade Decker and Burkham Kidder both make the round 6 team of the week last week, and we've seen Kidder get himself on the score sheet tonight as he did last week. As we see Wade Decker do the same again here as the Thunder look to take the 3 points back to Melbourne's southeast. Here's Kidder, the goal scorer, going across to take the corner kick. It will be the outswinger. Everyone back in defence for the Cavaliers except for Iannucci. And he gets a good piece of that one, and it was out over the byline before it came in. Leaving the theatre play, so a bit of a wasteful one there. Not the Cavaliers wouldn't mind at all about that one going out of play and not having to do the defensive duties against some of those tall figures like Daniel Alessi. Spiteri, intercepted by Alessi. Here's Gavin Denise. Nice turn by him. Finding a space in front of him, looking for the runners. Wade Decker is wide on the left. And well in again by Spiteri, who's put in a really good shift. Right back tonight after getting left on the bench last week. Really trying to make that right back spot. He's week in, week out. Smiley's head up. Now Denise with the socks down. Sebastian Veron out there by Gavin Denise, and he wins the free kick. Good position this one too. Daniel Alessi's heading forward. So the Cavaliers going to be under a bit of pressure here. William Driscoll organising his defence. Nelson Mehmeti with a left-footed delivery. Goes in at the near post. And Smiley's cleaned up Driscoll there. That was a bit late. Free kick going the way of the Cavaliers. That wasn't what the doctor ordered for the Thunder. That's 2 set pieces in a row that have Really ended up being a horrible waste. Strivers sends this one long. Iannucci. It's a great first touch. Trying to get around Sevdim Ismaili. Whistle's gone there. Has that gone out of play? Romanovsky with the throw. Smiley is the target. Oh, a nice touch by Smiley over the top of the advancing Gully defender. Oh, good work by Addo Kidakbo. The attacker getting back to do his defensive duties for his team. Well, Denise and Latham both let it bounce. Denise picks up the second ball eventually. Suleimani all the way back to Clark. Inside the last 10 minutes here. Feel the tension increasing as each second ticks by.
Too easy! Come on, boys, full pressure, man. Choking.
Players starting to tire, but concentration is paramount now for sets of players. Here's Tavir, still looking fresh though, switching the play. Spiteri. Kanakbo, nice first time pass. Finds Latham making the forward run. Looking to switch the play, all well read by Jay Romanovsky. His touch was a little heavy. Drivers making the interception. Kiyama. Kiyama trying to skip forward. Iannucci bounces off one opponent and another. Good challenge by Denise. Only as far as Hope, and here's Latham. Tavia. Siamoa looking for Hope. Initially cleared by Suleimani. Tavia. Good challenge. That was all balled by Mehmeti. Touch there for the substitute, Corfe. Central midfield, the Englishman. Suleimani's ball forward. Foot race here, but... Oh, what will the punishment be? It's yellow. Oh, the crowd here wanted more than that, but it is a yellow card for Thierry Irikunda, the central midfielder who's deputising for the second week in a row in central defence. He's put in a solid shift. Hasn't been called out of position too many times, but well, the pace and the tenacity of Jordan Smiley there left him found wanting for just a second, in which he brought down the New South Welshman. Finds himself going into the book. And importantly for the Thunder, it's a free kick in a threatening position. Michael Mammoth marching the wall back 10 yards. There will be 3 in the wall. Kida will be the taker. Suleimani had showed some interest, but he trots off to the top of the 18-yard box. It is Kida. Big purchase on it. Run away by Shrivers. Only as far as that man Suleimani. Kanakbo. Is he fouled there? Play on is the call. Kida. Is he fouled? Oh, it's turning into a bit of a scrap there, and Gully are good enough to clear it away. Iannucci's the target. Tussle with Romanovsky, who got a foot on that one, but only as far as Josh Hope, who's still full of running in the latter stages of this one. Tavia. The Thunder so good at getting their players back behind the ball quickly, as we've seen here now. Plenty of men back to defend this attack by the Cavaliers. Latham. First time ball by Hope. Kanakbo out wide. Coming inside onto the non-preferred left. Running out of ideas. Don't come back, Smiley. Pressure from Irikunda. Again, well read by Kiyama. Iannucci, the game getting more and more stretched. Gianluca Iannucci. Luca Tavia looking for a bit of space for the shot. Oh, and it came off the Thunder defender. Appeals for a handball, but it will be a corner kick to the Cavaliers. The players being tested now. The pace of this one is getting quicker and quicker as the players get more and more tired. Burkhan Kedar has found himself sitting on the floor. Michael Mavis offering to help him back up to his feet. He's standing again now. Everyone back in defence for the Thunder to defend this corner kick. Inside the last 5 minutes of regular time. Iannucci to deliver. It's in and well away by Mehmeti. Still he goes, Mehmeti. Good use of the body there. Mercer Mehmeti. Fully committed. Trying to play the ball forward even while he was lying on his side. Time running out for both of these sets of players to find that crucial goal to start their weekend in the best possible way with the 3 points. It's certainly been a breathtaking second half that's left both sets of players breathless out there. The recovery sessions are going to be all important tomorrow. Of course, the under 23s will do battle here tomorrow afternoon for these two sides at 3 o'clock. For the moment, it's all eyes. Senior teams here as they try and get that crucial 3 points to push them towards the top 6. Shrivers switching the play. Kiyama drives inside for Siamoa. Oh, and that one goes behind, but it come off the Thunder foot, so it will be another corner for the Cavaliers.
Make sure Gianluca's got left-hand shit, not always rolling in.
Both of these sides have still got substitutions available to them. If they were to choose to make them. So Iannucci to deliver the in-swinger. Kadakpo and Shrivers are at the back post. Goes in and it found Shrivers. Oh, he couldn't direct his shot on target. Not the cleanest connection, but well, if it had been inside Piers Clark's post, it would have brought delight to the New Zealander.
Get up, mate!
Jerry finding himself on the floor behind the plate, back up on his feet now. It's Piers Clark taking his time as we approach the 90-minute mark here at Green Gully Reserve. It's been a cracking contest. Friday night football. One's out of play. Not the best goal kick from Piers Clark. The Thunder back to concentrate and defend this throw-in situation. For the first time tonight, as so often happens late in games, we've got 2 balls on the pitch. Now we're back in play again. Touch there for Corfe. Followed by Ismaili. Only as far as his opposite number 4 in Shrivers. Could descend into a game of safety first, as neither of these sides wants to lose now. Taking slightly less amount of risks in these final couple of minutes, perhaps.
Come on, Derek! Good hold. Go for it, Ali!
And he's ball forward. Romanovsky the target. Shrivers wins the header. Falls for Denise. Romanovsky. Ismaili. Mehmeti. Not want to be so much to Kadakpo, perhaps. Here's Greg Siamoa. Kadakpo's ball forward. He was looking for Tavia. Clark's got to mop up. Does he send this one long, perhaps, up the line? To Corfe. Corfe gives chase and forcing Shrivers to knock that one out of play for a Thunder throw, and a round of applause coming from the visiting fans. Here's Smiley. It's a bit of a heavy touch by Romanovsky. Forward by Ewan Kunda.
Working, Greg!
I mean, just go forward now, boys.
CMO giving chase, but the Thunder can come away with it here. Here's Kedar. Have just joined us. Look at Kedar and Josh Hope, the 2 goal scorers so far tonight. Good first touch by Corfe. Brings it under control. 3 minutes to go at Green Gully Reserve. Rumenovsky, it's all about the quality of the cross. Tries and Decker follows up. Smiley. Oh, it's away by Thierry. Frenetic goal-mouth action, and it's still there for the Thunder if they're good enough. Away by Aaron Kunda and then Hope, but he's given straight back to Suleimani. Drivers. Oh, the Gully survive. A really dangerous situation. They're going to go forward on the counter, perhaps. That's a great sliding challenge. Kudar's ball, and then it was Rumenovsky. Combined with Denise, but they've lost possession. Nice little first touch by Latham. Tired legs out there now for both sets of players. A bit of space for Latham as this game becomes a little bit more stretched. Still he goes, Jamie Latham. Oh, and he hits it against the back of Alessi. That one took an eternity to reach Josh Hope, but he managed to control it. Advantage is the call from Michael Mammis. But Thierry's got a little bit of time to look for those options in the middle. Instead he elects not to cross and sends it forward to Kadakbo, who keeps it in play. It's the last 90 seconds at Green Gully Reserve. They can manufacture a moment of magic to delight their fans. The touch by Spiteri. Here's Hope. Kadakbo. Tavir. Can he turn and pull the trigger? It is Tavir, and it is off target. And that might be just about all she wrote tonight. Friday night football. The NPL Victoria live stream. Quick look around the grounds after almost an hour. It's Oakley Cannons 0, South Melbourne 0. Those completed matches. Melbourne Knights, a 10-man Melbourne Knights has gone down 5 goals to 2. Yes, you heard that correctly, against Hume City. St Albans.
How long, mate?
St Albans, well, they appear to have had a 2-1 come from behind win against Manningham United. According to the information here. Much needed result for them. All forward by Clark. Last roll of the dice now. Oh, it's a free kick to the Thunder. And Denise popping one in the back of the scone. Impressive shift from Gavin Denise tonight, playing the full 90 minutes, getting the start tonight. But his time to come off the bench last week in the Dandenong derby certainly proved his fitness. So play from go to woe. This will be the last play of the match. It's all going to come down to this. Michael Mavis encourages Nemeni to play the ball forward. Smiley was the target. Heard the call from Driscoll for keeper's ball. Oh, Smiley is thrown Spiteri to the floor here, and he's going to get himself into the book as well. That'll be time. Still this one goes on. It's going beyond the allocated 3 minutes now. Well and truly, and that is full time. In the end, honours even. A hard-fought match at Green Gully Reserve. Both of these sides throwing everything but the kitchen sink at their opponent. It got pretty physical in the second half. The first half, a good contest between two sides, trying to claw their way up the table. But at full time at Green Gully Reserve, with goals from Josh Oak for the Cavaliers and Burkan Kida for the Thunder. It ends Green Gully 1, Dandenong Thunder 1. Well, thanks for your company on the NPL Victoria live stream. We've got plenty more action coming your way over the course of the weekend. You can flick over to those games that are still in progress at the moment. Or that game, should I say, which is the Oakley Cannons and South Melbourne, coming to you at 3 o'clock tomorrow, Moreland City and Dandenong City. Also tomorrow at 6, Port Melbourne and the Altona Magic. And at 7, it's Avondale hosting Heidelberg United. Upcoming matches for the Cavaliers, a cup game against the North Geelong Warriors next Saturday, a home fixture which is scheduled to be played at Epping Stadium before a trip to Frank Holohan to take on Dandenong City, an away fixture against South Melbourne before returning home against the Port Melbourne Sharks. For the Thunder, looking to get some points on the board next week perhaps, although it will be a tough opponent, South Melbourne at George Andrews on Saturday week after Easter. And then they face Port Melbourne and Avondale the week after that. So some tricky fixtures for the Thunder. That round 9 match between the Thunder and Port Melbourne will be a big night for their coach, Adam Pittick. They've also got that cup game coming up against Sky United. That one won't take place on the Easter weekend. It will take place on the 10th of April, a nighttime midweek game there on the Wednesday night for the Thunder. Thank you again for your company. I've been Steve Curtin. Big thank you to Patrick behind the camera for Sportscast Australia. Looking forward to bringing you all the action in NPL Victoria over the rest of the weekend in what is a bumper round 7 of the competition. But honours even it is from Green Gully Reserve, and we wish you a very good evening where the full-time score here is Green Gully 1, Dandenong Thunder 1.